Love and light, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Okay. Glad I could come forth this evening to bring forth a word. All right. I'm going to clear the energy here. Okay. Angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Gabriel, I ask that you come down here and watch over me and protect me as I channel this message. Most divine high, most divine God, most high, I ask that you protect me as well and watch over me and protect me as I channel this message for the collective. Okay, that I'm able to bring forth the light and clarity for someone that's in darkness. Okay, awareness. Ashe. All right. Hope everybody's doing good. Everybody's enjoying their evening, their family. On this Sunday, I know I made me a roast and some potatoes, carrots. It was good. I only had a little bit of it, but that's what I made for Sunday's dinner. I got to work on here. Yes. Let's get back in alignment with the Most High God. Okay. Let's get back to truth. Yes. Thank you, everybody that subscribed to the channel, that support me. Okay. I love you guys. I got some real angels that subscribed on my channel. Got some people that got gifts, okay? You need to tap in. I hope I can open up the way for you. Okay? So you realize, have realization of who you are, who you truly are as a person. Truly are. Okay? All right. Let's see what's in the energy. Holy angels, Holy Spirit, give me a word. What do we need to know tonight? What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Okay, the moon card. Okay? All right, so be aware of some magic that's going on, okay? Things are not what they seem to be. Illusions, unknown, dreams, deception. Use your intuition, okay? Because things are not what they are, what they seem to be, okay? Someone is not who they really are, okay? Yeah, things are unknown right now to you. The moon card. Okay, because what's done in the dark will come to the light. Okay, we have an emperor here. Okay, so a powerful figure, leadership, authority. Okay, so stay focused. This person might be have stability. Okay, but they're in leadership. They're a powerful figure. Okay, so maybe this emperor is doing this magic or trying to. Okay, a powerful figure. Yep, King of Wands. Utilize leadership to manifest your goals. Social dominion, open-mindedness, resilience, authority. So this person is resilient. This King of Wands is open-minded. Okay, he's utilizing leadership to manifest his goals. Okay, with this King of Wands. And he has a wand, a big wand. Okay. Okay, so we have the Chariot card. Feeling of defeat or hindering you. Okay? So this King of Wands wants to hinder you. Okay? He's a coward. Okay? There might have been an accident that happened, or there's going to be an accident that happens. Okay? Obstacles. Okay? So obstacles. You're going to be facing different obstacles. Okay? But this person wants to have you feeling defeated. They're trying to hinder you. This King of Wands right here. Okay? That's utilizing leadership to manifest your goals. Not his, but your goals. Okay? Yeah, so he's using his leadership, okay, to manifest your goals. Okay? This person in authority. This emperor here. Okay? Yep. Trying to do magic. But results may be less than expected with this Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so results may be less than expected. Okay, poor foresight, merged rewards, delays. So because of this magic that they're trying to achieve, okay, but didn't, okay, yeah, they got poor foresight. Their rewards are going to be merged. Okay. Yeah, they wanted to defeat you with the Chariot in reverse. Yep. Okay, then we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so expectations or rewards without labor, entitlement, shortcuts, poor work ethic, laziness. Okay, so this person wants to manifest your goals, okay, without doing the work, without doing the inner work, okay? So they feel like they're entitled to what you have going on, collective. They feel like they're entitled to your riches and glory. Whatever you have manifested, whatever endeavors you have going on, they feel like with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse that they are entitled. They don't want to do the work. No, they don't. Poor work ethic, expectations or rewards without labor. Yeah, but their results, they're not going to work out. They're going to be merged. Merged rewards and delays. With this Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they're trying to defeat you and hinder you from your progress. Yeah, they're utilizing their leadership skills maybe to manifest your goals. Okay, so they're sitting up here like they're all studious and, you know, this perfect person and, you know, this great citizen and don't do no wrong and so forth. This King of Wands. Yeah, ego. In his ego. Yeah. Yeah, powerful figure, authority. Focus, stability. So he's focused on what he's trying to do as far as hinder you. Okay, this emperor here, but he's not an emperor. He's a King of Wands. Okay, yeah. Yeah. He's trying to focus on making you be defeated. Okay, yeah. He's a coward though. Okay, yeah. Obstacles might come. Weapons may form, but they'll never prosper. Okay, that's what Spirit just said. Yeah, with the Moon card here, an illusion. So things might not be what you seen, what they seen with this person. Okay, yeah. So they're expecting your rewards. Okay, they're trying to manifest what you got going on. Okay, yeah, for themselves, for their own selfish ass self. Wow. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Like I said, the truth will come to light. Oh, yes. The truth will come to light. I don't know whether to take this one or this one. I'm going to take this one. Yeah, King of Swords. Manifesting rational thinking. Logical. Structured. Authority. Self-discipline. So you're self-disciplined, though, collective. Okay? You're self-disciplined. You got your sword up. Okay? Yeah, King of Swords. They're manifesting. They're trying to manifest with rational thinking. Okay? They want to have some authority over you. Okay? Yeah. But you're structured, collective. You're self-disciplined. Okay? And I'll take this one too. Yeah, with the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay? So hard work may not pay off for this person. It's going to be unrewarding. Okay? They're going to be frustrated. Maybe stuck at home. Toil. Okay? Yeah, they're going to go through toil. And they're frustrated. They're frustrated because you're self-disciplined with this King of Swords. Yeah, they're frustrated because you're self-disciplined and, you know, you have some authority and things. Okay, you're structured. But yeah, their manifestations are with rational. They're rational. They're having rational thinking. Like they're not set in stone. They're just randomly trying to get in where they fit in without doing the work with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the Temperance card is here. So angels are here. Angels are bringing you balance, collective. Inner balance has been achieved. Peace, patient, calm, harmony, self-restraint. So you probably wanted to kick this person's ass, okay? You probably wanted to slap the shit out of this person, okay? But angels came. The Temperance is here. They came and they're getting ready to pour in your cup, okay? You see how that angel is pouring into that cup? They're getting ready to pour into your cup, okay? Ancestors, angels, they're getting ready to give you what you need, okay? They're giving you patience. They want you to be calm, okay? They don't want you to go off, flip off on this person. They're bringing you peace and inner balance, okay? And you have achieved that inner balance. You're different. You changed, collective. You would have been beat somebody's ass, okay? That's what Spirit said. You would have been beat somebody up, okay? Yeah, this lover, okay? This lover here, yeah. He wants balance and harmony and love, partnership, love, self-love, passion. So you loving on yourself, collective, okay? Yeah. You have passion for your own self. You want a healthy relationship. That's what you want, collective, okay? You want a good partnership. You want to be balanced with someone, okay? That's what you want, collective, all right? And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So a peaceful end to conflict, compromise. You're moving on, okay? You might have made some sacrifices, okay? And they tried to sacrifice you too, collective. They tried to sacrifice you with this moon, okay? They tried to sacrifice you, okay? Yep. Compromise with you, come and say, hey, they're going to do right by you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but a peaceful end of conflict, that's going to be the results of all this. It's going to be peaceful because angels got your back. Okay, the Temperance card is here. Angels have your back. Angels and ancestors. Okay, yeah. Angels and ancestors have your back, collective. Judgment. And it flew on the Emperor. So judgment is being called right now on this powerful figure of leadership, of authority. Yeah. Okay. This Emperor right here. Yeah, judgment. The judgment card flew right on there. Okay. Time for truth to come forward. Judgment. A resolution. Karma. Okay, and you probably forgive this person because you got a good heart. You already seen what this person was trying to do. You already see the red flags in this person, okay? Yeah, you want this person to be honest with you, but this person will not be honest with you. They're under judgment. They're under judgment. They're under judgment. They got to learn their lesson. They got to learn their lesson, collective. Okay, so move out the way. They got to learn their lesson for what they did to you, how they treated you, how they did this magic, trying to defeat you and hinder you from your goals with the Chariot card in reverse. Yeah, but what they're trying to do is not working. They're going to have more rewards. They got poor foresight. Okay, they don't know what they're doing with the magic. They don't know. You can't just use magic on somebody. You got to know what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't know what kind of rank that person holds in the spiritual realm. While they trying to sit up here and do magic, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is here. Expectations of rewards. They wanted rewards from you. They wanted what you had, collective, but it's not. They wanted to be entitled with the King of Swords, manifesting rational thinking. So they trying to manifest your goals. Yeah, feeling of defeat and hindering you. Coward. They're a coward. Yeah, but they wanted to do it without working for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they wanted to do this without even working for it. They feel like they're entitled. Yep. But you're open-minded with this King of Wands. You are very open-minded, collective. You think outside the box. Okay? Yeah, you think outside the box. Yep. Yep, you think outside the box, collective. But it's time for judgment to come forth. Truth. Yeah. Time for judgment. for that person. Yep, expectation of rewards without labor with the Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, so they feel like they're entitled. Yeah, without doing the work. No, no, ma'am. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse for that person. Yeah, a period of bad luck is going to come. Stagnation, misfortune, bad karma, delays. Yeah, they under judgment. So watch out. They under judgment. This just fell on the Temperance card. The Six of Pentacles in reverse just fell, just slid on the Temperance card and the Lovers card. Universal balance is not in your favor. Greed, financial loss, discrimination, scam. Yeah, so he's probably trying to scam you, or she's probably trying to scam you. But they're going to have financial loss due to greed. Universal balance is not in that person's favor. Yep. And it slid on the Temperance card. Yep. But an inner balance has been achieved. Yeah. Patience, peace, patient, calm. Yep. With you, collective. Harmony. Yeah, self-restraint. You have self-restraint. And it fell on the Lovers as well. It fell on both of them like this, on an angle. Balance and harmony and love. Yeah. But universal balance is not in that. It's not in that. Angels and ancestors don't got they back. Okay? And they not the right lover. They not your soulmate. They not it's not a divine thing. It's not ordained by the Most High God. Okay? It's false. Okay? It's an illusion. It's an illusion, okay? It's an illusion with this moon card here. Sorry, I'm having problems picking things up my nails. It's an illusion, okay? Yeah, unknown. This person probably dreaming about you too. Dreaming about stuff. It's an illusion. Yep, it's an illusion. Let me turn these cards around, y'all. Yeah, it's an illusion. They hard work, all this magic that they're trying to do and cast on you. This it's not gonna pay off. It's gonna be unrewarding. Yep. Frustrating. They getting frustrated about it. Yeah, they're gonna have toil in their life. Yeah, they're gonna have toil in their life about it. Let's see what else Spirit gotta say. The Fool card in reverse. Okay, so ignorance may lead to folly. Yeah, because it's unlearned. They don't know what they're doing with this magic. Ignorance may lead to folly, lack of experience, chaos, recklessness. Yeah, they reckless, and it's chaos when you with them. When you with them, they drama. They bring drama. Yeah, they bring drama. What else? Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands. Success may be delayed or missed. Surrender. Lost confidence. Successive enemies. Yeah. Want to go and take your manifestations to enemies and give them success. Probably a third party. Yeah. But their success is going to be delayed and missed. They need to surrender to the Most High God. Okay? Yeah. They need to surrender to the Most High God. Yeah. Trying to manifest your shit. They ain't who they said they was. That's all they want. They don't care about you, collective. Yeah, they with you for something. They with you. They want the rewards without even doing the inner work. They don't want to do the inner work. You got to do the inner work. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of sensibility and grounding. Materialism. Greed, loss, poverty, neglect. Yeah. So they neglected you. Collective, due to materialism. They might go into poverty, okay? And this might be a Queen of Pentacles, but take it wherever it resonates, okay? Yeah, lack of sensibility and grounding. Yeah, so they don't want to ground. They don't want to, get in touch with spirit, with their inner self, Yeah, they too caught up in materialistic things. They greedy. Yeah. They act like they ain't, but they really is. They greedy. Yeah. Yeah, Spirit is showing you all the signs and synchronicities they already have. They already showed you, collective. Yeah, about this person. They greedy. Yep. With the Three of Swords here. Yeah, with the Three of Swords, a period of unhappiness, heartache, pain, depression, sorrow, separation. So you separated from this person, okay? This person is pained in their heart, okay? They got heartache, a period of unhappiness. They going through sorrow, okay? It might have been some trauma that happened in this person's life. The reason why this person is the way they are because they haven't healed. They haven't healed, okay? Yeah, they haven't healed, and they want you to be like this. They want you to be unhappy and pained, okay? Yeah, they don't want you to be happy. They don't. Yeah, lack of sensibility. You probably don't have any sympathy for this person. You probably don't even give a fuck because you see who they are, collective. Yeah, but this person is going to be going into poverty. Yeah, they're going to be going into poverty. And it might be that Queen of Pentacles he's messing with. Okay? The third party. She was a Queen of Pentacles. She fell off. She had a pentacle. It's in reverse. She probably was with him. She's probably the third party. Yep, a period of unhappiness. So he probably left her alone. Okay? He probably left her alone. He probably left the third party alone. Okay? Yeah, because things wasn't going their way. They couldn't manifest your manifestations. Yeah, because didn't it say that they wanted to take it? They wanted to take it, lack of sensibility and grounding. What did it say? Success may be delayed. Success of enemies. Yeah, so she didn't get what she wanted. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles right here. She didn't get what she wanted. Yeah, from messing with the King of Wands. This dude. He brung her a wand. He knocked her down. Okay, yeah, he fucked her. He knocked her down. He's fucking with her. Okay, so he came and started dealing with you, collective, and he couldn't get what he wanted. Here you are, one real love and everything from this person. You know what I'm saying? Self-love. You self-loving on yourself. You want a real partnership, okay? You want a healthy relationship. Yeah, but he went over and fucked with this Queen of Pentacles right here. They was doing motherfucking magic, okay? Trying to bring illusions and everything. Or she was. She was mad. She was mad, okay? Because she couldn't get this emperor, or he was an emperor. You know what I'm saying? He turned into a King of Wands. Okay. Yeah, but she wanted to fuck with him. Okay. And because he couldn't manifest off of you to bring to her, yeah, it's a period of unhappiness, heartache, pain. Yeah, because she couldn't get what she wanted. Yeah. Yeah, lack of experience, the fool. Yeah, they stupid. Yeah. Universal balance is not in their favor with the Six of Pentacles. They tricked off a whole Wheel of Fortune. Look, it's in reverse. Yeah, a period of bad luck or stagnation. This Emperor did. That turned into the Queen of Wands. Yeah. 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 What else, Spirit? What else, Holy Spirit? What else can you tell us? Angels, ancestors. Ancestors, what is it that we need to know? Come through, ancestors. Eight of Pentacles, or Eight of Cups. Ancestors said, move on. Desire to leave something behind. Abandonment, escape. They said, leave them alone. They said, leave them alone. Yeah, because they got karma coming to them. Yep. They got bad karma coming to them with the Wheel of Fortune. Yep. Look, you see how that man is walking up into the sun? It looked like it looked like he was up. He up early in the morning thinking about this. You see how the moon is still out with the sun? Yeah, he up early in the morning thinking about this. Or she up early in the morning. Yeah, leaving this person, escaping. They leaving. Yeah, they gonna leave early in the morning when the moon's still out. They gonna leave. They moving on. They moving on. You hear me? Yeah, they moving on. They moving on. Something is gonna happen though. Something is gonna happen early in the morning when the moon is still out. Okay? Yeah, because your desire now is to escape this. Okay? Yeah. You desire to leave it behind. Okay? God is gonna give you strength to do this. Okay? He's gonna give you strength to travel and do everything that you need. And when I said that, with the Three of Swords, this a period of unhappiness, it flipped over on the lack of sensibility and grounding. Yep. So this person, this Queen of Pentacles that she's with, he is with or dealing with, or vice versa. They Jezebels. Okay. Yeah, they're a streetwalker. Okay. That's what Spirit just said. They're a streetwalker. They probably, you know what I'm saying, dib and dab out here with different things, to get money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they out in the streets. Yeah, they trying to survive. They trying to do whatever they can do. You know what I'm saying? To get what they want. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. And this jumped up on the Wheel of Fortune, the bad karma, the Knight of Wands. Things may not go as well as expected. Anger, impulsive, indignation, fearless, reckless. So they probably scared now. Yeah, they probably scared now. Yep, things may not go as well because they know karma is gonna come. Misfortune, how they did you, a real one, a chosen one, how they did you. That Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, the Knight of Wands is here. Things may not go as well as expected. Anger, impulsivity, impulsivity, indignation, fear, recklessness. Yeah, so they're getting reckless now. Yep, they're getting reckless now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they getting reckless now. Yeah, because they trying to do whatever they can do. Yep. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Overcoming stress and anxiety. God is going to give you strength. Okay, you're going to be able to sleep tonight and relax. Okay, collective. You're going to be able to sleep tonight. You're going to be able to rest. You're going through healing. You healing from this. Okay, relaxation. Okay, reinvigorated. That's what this say. Overcoming stress and anxiety, strength, fortitude. Okay, that's what the Most High God and angels is gonna do for you. Because the Temperance card is here. Yeah, they're coming through regarding this love situation that you was in with this person. Yeah, that person is gonna be under judgment. Yeah, they're gonna be under judgment, but you're gonna get peace from this. Okay. Overcoming stress and anxiety. Yeah, you're going to overcome it. God is going to take it away from you so that you can sleep tonight. Okay, and this jumped up on the Emperor, this Four of Cups. Okay, so they got options. Yeah, loss in the monotony, boredom, depressed, loss of focus, missed, stagnation. Yeah, they missed it. They missed it with you. They lost their focus. You know what I'm saying? They was tempted by this Queen of Pentacles right here. It's probably somebody old in the past they was dealing with. Okay. Yeah, they missed their opportunity. Lost in the monotony, boredom. They might be bored now, depressed. Yeah, they missed it. Missed. Stagnation. They're stagnant. Yeah. I'm going to take one more. One more, Spirit. One more, Holy Spirit. Ancestors. Yeah, death card. End of old and start of the new. Spirit said it was dead. Okay, so something new is going to happen for you, okay? That's old. It's the end of the old and the start of something new. Rebirth. Okay, you're going to go through a transformation, collective, ending, new beginnings, okay? So it's ending of that chapter. It's something new that's going to come in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're going to have a transformation of your mind when you lay down tonight and go to sleep. You're going to be at peace. You're going to relax, okay? Spirit is going to bring this over you, okay? They're going to bring peace over your mind, okay? You're going to have a transformation of your mind, okay? Because it's the end of old and it started something new, okay? Yeah, the death card is here. And whatever kind of magic and stuff they was trying to do, that's over with too, okay? Yeah, the death card is here. Okay, and somebody might die, okay, for dealing with you, messing with you, fucking with you. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles, something might happen to her, okay, because she was influenced this Emperor, this King of Wands that brought forth this pipe to her, this wine he laid down with her, okay, and they collaborated on some things, okay. Yeah, they try to hinder you with the Chariot card. They try to hinder you, okay. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse. Okay, so results may be less than expected. Fruitlessness, poor foresight, merged rewards, delays for them. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is here. Okay. Yeah. Expectations of rewards without laboring. Okay. So they felt entitled. Or that emperor, this king of wands, they felt entitled to what you had going on. Okay. They felt like, they should, have what you have too, trying to manifest your goals. Okay, but you keeping your sword up. Okay, that's what happened. You surrendered to the Most High God. You kept your sword up, manifesting rational thinking. So they just, saying anything. They ain't even serious about it. You know what I'm saying? They playing, really. They playing with magic. They don't even know what they doing. They got poor foresight on it. You know what I'm saying? Look, 3 of Wands is here. Okay, hard work may not pay off. So they working hard. They was working hard to do this to you. Okay, yeah. They getting frustrated. They was getting frustrated about it. Okay, then angels and ancestors came in. They came in. Okay, inner balance was achieved. Peace, patience. Okay, calmness. Okay, yeah, harmony, self restraint. Yeah, they kept you. They kept you from whooping his ass. Okay, they kept you because you wanted to flip out on this motherfucker. Okay, you started seeing red flags, what this person was doing, how they was acting. They was acting kind of funny. They was saying stuff, making you mad, trying to fuck you. Try to play mind games with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did. That's what they did. Yep. And then the lovers. But you wanted a partnership with this person. Okay, you wanted something faithful, but they was sneaky. They couldn't keep it real. They were sneaky. They were sneaky. They couldn't keep it real. Peaceful end of conflict, though. Spirit said, okay, moving on. Okay, because they tried to sacrifice you, collective. They did. Him and that gal, whoever, however it went, take it wherever it resonates. They did. Okay? They did. And then this fell, the death card. Uh-huh. Yep, they resist. And then it fell. It fell again. Because remember, it came out like this in the upright when I was telling you it's over with. The shit they doing, death. Okay, it's over with, but it fell. It fell. Spirit allowed it to fall and flip. Resistance to accept change. They keep repeating bad choices. So this person is not going to change. Okay, you keep accepting this person back into your life. This person is not going to change. Stagnant. Lethargy, fear of change. They scared of change. They don't know what something real is when they seen it because they ain't never had nothing real. Collective, but they under judgment. And there's nothing that you can do to save them. Okay, time for the truth to come forward, honey. Sir, time for truth to come forward. Okay, karma is here. You can forgive them. You can forgive them, you can be honest with them. Okay, yeah, but they're under judgment and they're probably going to want to come forth. Okay, after they go through this bad karma, they're going to start going through misfortune. They're going to start losing shit because they're no longer connected to your energy. Okay, yeah, that's what's going to happen. They're no longer going to be connected to your energy after you leave. With this 8 of Cups, after you make your decision in the morning, when the sun is still up and the moon is out early, okay, because this is when it's going to take place, okay? Yeah, you're going to decide that this is not right. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a desire to do something different, collective, okay? And then this just flipped over. A period of unhappiness for this Queen of Pentacles. Sorrow and separation. So they're going to be laying in their beds tonight with this four swords, overcoming stress and anxiety. That's what they're going to be trying to do. But they ain't going to be able to, because a period of unhappiness is going to hit this Queen of Pentacles, okay? For this magic, okay? Yeah. And then dude had options, okay? And everybody has free will, okay? Everybody has free will. Everybody has a choice. And depending on what choice you make, that's what the consequences are. You got to pay for what you did. You know what I'm saying? What is this? Yeah, familiar. It's a family member. Okay, this was mixed up in the cards. I set it on top of my oracle, but this was on the oracle box. But it was familiar. So you know who this person is. Might be a family member. I'm pretty sure when this card comes out, it's a family member. You know what I'm saying? It's a family member. Okay, the emperor, powerful figure, leadership. Probably got with this queen, this king of wands. Okay. Okay, so it was four parties in here. Yeah, they was being influenced. Somebody probably paid them. That's what I just heard. Somebody got paid, okay, to fuck with you. This emperor, a familiar family member, yeah, got paid to fuck with you. That family member went to the dude you was messing with, the guy. They knew the person. Went to him and whispered something in their ear. Okay, yeah, got paid with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they got together in a group, but they got the word. They got the word from the emperor, and he was a family member. Okay? Now, this might have been somebody he was fucking with on the side, a third party, or this might have been a relative of his. But this King of Wands you was messing with, yeah, he was laying it down because it's a wine here. Okay? He was laying it down. So they got together and collaborated and wanted to do this magic on you. Okay? To get your fortune. You know what I'm saying? They thought that they were entitled to it with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, expectation of rewards without labor. Okay, so they were trying to manifest your shit. Okay, they had poor foresight. And the family member did too. He had poor foresight on what was going on. Okay, yeah, wanted to leave you with the chariot in reverse, hindered. Okay, feeling of defeat. He was a coward. Okay, he was a coward. Okay, because he was facing some obstacles of himself, the family member. Yeah, the family member was going through some shit. Okay? Yeah, so he wanted to rain on your parade. Didn't want you to be happy. Okay? Wanted to break you up. Okay? With the Three of Swords, wanted to break you up. A period of unhappiness, heartache. Wanted to bring this to you. Pain. Wanted you to be depressed. Sorrow. Separation. Y'all went through a separation period. But this is what they wanted. They all collaborated. They worked as a team to bring you misfortune. Okay? This Wheel of Fortune in reverse, but it didn't happen. Now this is what they're going through. They're going through misfortune, loss, bad karma, delays. Yeah, and these people are under judgment for this. They were greedy with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They were greedy, okay? Yeah. Discriminating against you because of who you are and what you do and who you serve, and worried about the wrong thing. Got poor foresight, unlearned, ignorant. Because you know what? The Fool is here in reverse, ignorant. Yeah, they didn't do their research. They always want to judge somebody. But now they're under judgment. But the Spirit said it's dead. It's dead. Yeah, they was sneaking the whole time behind your back, acting like they loved you, honey. Acting like they loved you. But angels and ancestors intervened. Now they pouring into your cup, collective. They're pouring into your cup. Yeah, they're pouring into your cup. We have the Knight of Wands here. They're angry. Things are not going their way as they expected, how they planned. It didn't. It didn't go their way. They're angry now about it. Yep, and you're overcoming this stress and anxiety because the Most High God is bringing truth. He's bringing the light. You see this light right here that's shining? He's bringing the light. Okay? He's bringing the lights. He's opening up the way. Yeah, they wanted you to be under illusion, honey. Yeah. They wanted you to be under illusions with this moon magic. Yeah. And he had options. Your guy, the King of Wands, the person you were fucking with, take it wherever it resonates, could be a female. They had options. Yeah. Spirit even tried to show him the right way. Look, that's smoke with a hand. Spirit even tried to show them. They had plenty of opportunities, choices. They didn't make the right choice. They had free will. Okay? Yeah. They wanted you to be depressed, loss of focus. They missed it. They missed it. They're stagnant. They need a ground. They need a ground. It's too late now. They probably can't even take it back. You know what I'm saying? Or what they did. They can't even take it back. Yeah. Yeah, they can't even take it back. What they did. Yeah. Jesus. But we getting ready to open it up. Okay? The King of Wands utilizes their leadership to manifest your goals without working. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like they're entitled. Okay, let's clarify the moon, Spirit. Okay, ancestors, let's clarify the moon. Ancestors, come through. Let's clarify the moon. Okay, yeah, they tried to hand reciprocity. So, yeah, they wanted to give you something, and they probably did give you something. It might have had an entity attached to it, whatever they gave you. Okay, but they wanted to give you something. All right, and you are going to receive something. Okay, and it is going to be balanced for you. Okay, collective, you are going to receive balance. Okay, yeah, you're going to receive balance for what they did, but they tried to give you something too. Okay, yeah, they tried to give you something. They had an entity. This is for the moon. Illusions. It was illusions. Oh, they was giving you money. This King of Wands was giving you money, but it wasn't what it seemed. Things are not what they seem to be with this moon card. It wasn't what they seemed. It wasn't what they was giving you. It wasn't real. It was an illusion. Look. Look, oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. The God brought balance. He brought balance to the situation. Yeah, they collaborated with a family member. Okay, they collaborated with a family member. Okay, and it could have been an emperor. Okay, it could have been an emperor, but they collaborated with him. Okay, this King of Wands. Okay, the one with the wine. This King of Wands, okay? So let's verify this King of Wands, Spirit. Let's verify this King of Wands, Holy Spirit. Yeah, somebody connected to your heart. A lover. That's who that was. Somebody connected to your heart, okay? Somebody connected to your heart. All right? And then we have the Chariot here, feeling of defeat and hindering you. Coward. He was a coward to do this. He was a coward to sit up here and collaborate with this emperor. That was a family member about your prosperity. Okay? That's what they was talking about. They was talking about your prosperity. Okay? Yeah. Because there was a pathway that you've been going down. Yep. It was a pathway. Okay? It was a different pathway. Okay? Yeah. And so the results with the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse, results may not be less than expected. Fruitless. They had poor foresight on it. Okay? Yeah, due to an attachment. Okay? And the attachment was, it was an attachment. Okay? And I want to say it was this Queen of Pentacles. They had poor foresight. Okay, so yeah, they had poor sight. They didn't know what pathway you were taking. They didn't know what you was doing. Okay, as far as your money, they didn't know what you was doing. Okay, but the angels and ancestors are here. That's how you was doing it. Okay, that's how you was doing it. Yeah, because they wanted to know what path you were on. Yeah, so that's why the attachment is here. Okay, so they reached out to this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's in reverse. That collaborated with them. Okay, lack of sensibility, lack of grounding. Okay, they weren't balanced. Okay, yeah, this person was not balanced. Okay, materialism. They was a moneynizer. Okay, greed. They had already had loss. Okay, she was probably the one that was trying to help them do the magic. Okay, but it's going to come out. Knight of Pentacles. Expectations of rewards without labor. Okay, so they felt like they was entitled to your shit without labor. Yeah, a dog trying to sit up here and act like they was loyal to you. But you're loyal, collective. You're loyal. And the Most High God and angels and ancestors, they made a promise to you. And this person was sitting up here making promises to you too. This King of Wands, he was sitting up here making promises to you. Yeah, because he wanted to be entitled, okay, to this fake ass, this shit he was giving you. Okay, because he was giving you, setting up those illusions in your mind, he felt like he was entitled to whatever you had going on. So that's why he was making promises to you. Yeah, expectations of rewards without labor, entitlement, shortcut, poor work ethic. Laziness. Yeah, he wanted to be a title because he see how you living. He see that you blessed and you're anointed. You're highly favored by the Most High God. That's what it is. King of Swords here. Manifesting rational thinking, structured, logical, authority, self-discipline. That's you. You're self-disciplined, collective. You're logical. Okay, you got authority. Okay, you got your sword up. Okay, because yeah, you're trying to protect your shit. You're trying to protect yourself, your energy, everything, your kids, everybody. Okay? And then they was manifesting rationally though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a certain way that you got to go about manifesting things. You just can't, you know what I'm saying? If you got poor foresight on something, you're not going to be able to manifest what you want, you know, because you're the star. Collective, you're the star. Yeah, you've been guided. You were guided. And this emperor was guided too. He was guided to do something to you. Okay, this family member, this familiar person, this family member that they collaborated with, you know what I'm saying, and got this rational thinking, this wild ideal, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hard work is not gonna pay off though for them, but you're a star collective, okay? Yeah, guidance. You're being guided. You're being guided by the Most High God. You see that eye up there? You're being guided by your third eye, spirit. You see it. You see it. You see it. Open up yourself. Everybody got the gifts, okay? Look, things are gonna be revealed to you. Things have been revealed to you. Okay, you just gotta tap in. Everybody got gifts. Everybody got power. They different. Everybody's shit is different. You know what I'm saying? But you have to work for you. This stuff. This is not easy. I had to go through a lot to get to where I'm at. Okay. I went through a lot. I went through ego deaths. I went through the dark night of the soul. I went through some stuff. I've been in isolation for like 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? I worked on myself. I had inner healing. I did inner strength. I healed myself. Ancestors and angels, the Most High God, they healed me. Okay? It's hard work. Yeah, but look. 3 of wands. Hard work may not pay off. Unrewarding. They stuck at home. Toil. Or you might be stuck at home. Okay, due to this situation. Yeah, they frustrated though. Yeah, because they can't get to you. Yep. Let's verify the temperance card. Yep. Vitality, the sun. Okay. Angels and ancestors are here. You the sun. You bright as hell. Okay. You light up anybody's life. That's why they want your manifestations without the work. That's why they want to be around you, because they want your energy. Yeah, ancestors are here. Keep your faith high, okay? Believe in ancestors no matter what come your way. You keep your faith high. You keep going because change is going to come. Things do not stay the same regarding this lover, your love life. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get partnership, balance and harmony and love. You're going to get you're already self-loving yourself, okay? You're going to get a healthy relationship, okay? Yeah, because change is here. Change is coming. Yeah, change is here. It's going to come. Okay, a peaceful end to conflict. Okay, with this 5 of Swords here, that's what it's going to be for you, collective. A peaceful end to conflict. Okay, yeah, you're moving on. Okay, while they try to sacrifice you. Let's verify this 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, I got to get out of here. Let's verify this 5 of Swords, ancestors. Yeah, it was blindfolded. It was unseen. Okay, but the blindfolds then came off now, baby, because I'm here. Yeah, it was unseen. You didn't know. You didn't know. The death card's here. Yeah, it's over with. Okay, they can no longer come at you and do this magic. End of old and start of new. Rebirth. So you had to be a rebirth. Okay, you transform in front of these motherfuckers. Okay, you had a rebirth. These motherfuckers is under judgment. Okay, the wheel of fortune, they're going to get karma. Let's verify this karma. A period of bad luck and stagnation. Come on, spirit. Let's verify it. Yeah, compassion. Angels are showing you compassion. Yep, and it landed on the Fool card. Ignorance may lead to folly, lack of experience. Okay, so angels didn't already show them compassion. They've been showing them compassion. They've been showing them, like I said, they have free will, okay, to make about their choices. Okay, yeah. Hard work may not pay off. Unrewarded, stuck at home, toil, frustration, return from travel. Where is it at? Lost in the monetary, boredom, depression, loss of focus, stagnation. It's out here anyway, but angels just showing that person compassion, and they're definitely showing you compassion. Okay? Because you're supposed to, what I'm hearing is, you're supposed to be and left this person alone. Okay? You're supposed to be and left them alone. Okay? They're not going to change, collective. They're not going to change, okay? Yeah, they're not going to change. You know, balance is not in their favor. They're going to be greedy, okay? A period of bad luck, misfortune is here for them, okay? Yep, success may be delayed or missed. They need to surrender. Yeah, they need to surrender. They need to surrender in front of the world, okay? Yeah, because if they know the weight of the world is going to be on their shoulders. Yeah, and the world, they see this. People in the world see, they're going to see the change in this person. They're going to see how karma is going to affect this person by how they did you. Okay? And when you see this person falling off, you're going to know, okay, that person is falling off because they have bad karma. And what karma is lessons. Lessons that you have to learn from. You know what I'm saying? The sun does come out and it does shine, okay? The sun does come out again, but you got to learn your lesson. You got to learn your lesson. This flipped over on change. Yeah, keep your faith high because change is going to come. Yep. What else? Yeah, persistent. They were trying to be persistent. And you stay persistent with your goals, okay? With the guidance that you're getting, okay? Stay persistent. Open up your mind. Open up your mind. Open up your mind, okay? Yeah, because you're being guided, collective, okay? Stay persistent in what you're doing in your goals. Stay persistent. I don't even know where to put this. Stay persistent on your goals, okay? Let's verify this Queen of Pentacles, lack of sensibility and grounding. Like she was doing it. Was this a third party? Who was this Queen of Pentacles? Why is this Queen of Pentacles here, Spirit? Intuition, yeah? Your intuition was right. That's who that Queen of Pentacles is. She was the third party. This Queen of Pentacles, they went and collaborated with her to do the magic, okay? That was unseen. Yeah, because they wanted you to have a period of unhappiness. Golly, trying to manifest off your shit. Yep, and was paid though. Was they paid? Spirit? Yep. Spirit said explore your options, okay? Use your intuition and explore your options, okay? They want you to get out here and explore, okay? Yeah, you ain't got to be with that person. It's better than that. You know what I'm saying? It's better than that. Yeah, it gets better than that. But okay, but holy angels, Holy Spirit, ancestors. Did this Queen of Pentacles get with somebody and collaborate? Was she the one doing magic? I know you said using intuition, okay? But what was up? What's up with it? Who is she? Who is she, Spirit? It's being assessed. Who she was. It's being assessed. And whoever it was, they sitting her down. Spirit said use your intuition. So yeah, I'm using my intuition and I'm saying this is the third party that they went to or the third party that they was creeping with. Okay, because they had got paid by a family member that had poor foresight. Yeah, because they wanted to know what kind of path you was on. Yeah, they wanted to know about your money. Okay, yeah, your pathway and your money. They wanted to know about. This just pipped on attachment. So they made a promise and it flipped over on a promise. This attachment, okay, which is this Queen of Pentacles, made a promise. Made a promise to who? This Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Made a promise to him. Expectations of rewards without labor. Expectations, so she wanted your manifestations. Without even laboring. Yeah. That's what she wanted. Yeah, she was in with it. They collaborated with her. Yeah, regarding your goals. Okay? See that mountain? Regarding your goals. And you're going to reach your goals. See that in the back? Yeah, third party. That's telling me third party. That triangle. Yeah, they had you in a triangle. You didn't even know it. Yeah, you a tulip. You got unconditional love. You have unconditional love for these people. Okay? Yeah. And they had unconditional love, you know what I'm saying, for this Queen of Pentacles. So she been here in the background. You just never knew. Yeah, because they promised her. Yeah, this dog right here, which is this King of Wands, they promised her something. Yeah, they promised her something. But results led, they were unexpected. Fruitfulness. They were poor. Yeah, well, he promised her. So he probably promised her, yeah, I'm going to go over here and fuck with old girl, act like I like her and give her money and shit, because we going to get her energy or whatever she got, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to bring it to you, babe. And then we going to be successful and go off and have a wheel of fortune and shit. But it didn't turn out that way. It didn't turn out that way for that person. Okay? It didn't turn out like they wanted it to. They had poor foresight on the shit. Look, things were just revealed. Yeah, you have the key. Collective. Okay, I just revealed it to you. That's what happened. Okay, and it had to happen. Okay, in order for these people to be judged. Okay, it had to go like this because you bring karma, collective. Okay, from what I'm hearing, you bring karma. Okay, and then when them people meet you, depending on how they treat you, that's what the fuck they get. Okay, and it's dead. Spirit said it's dead. Okay, it was inevitable. It had to happen. So use your intuition. Keep using your intuition. You know what I'm saying? Keep your motherfucking sword up. Okay? Keep your sword up. Keep going. Keep pushing towards your goals, collective. Okay? Because you a whole star out in this mug. Okay? You being guided. You being supported by angels and ancestors. Not only that, you bring energy to motherfuckers. The sun, the light. Not only that, you keep your faith high. Okay? Because changes are coming. Okay? It's unseen. It's blindfolded. It was blindfolded. But things are now being revealed to you. Angels are showing you compassion. Spirit said it's dead. It's dead. Okay, baby? New beginnings is here. New beginnings. It's a new year. Okay? Ending. New beginnings are transformation. Endings and new beginnings. Okay? That's what the death card says. Okay? Yeah. And as far as this lever, you're going to get this. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get a healthy relationship. It's going to be balanced in your relationship. Okay? One more and I got to go. Yep, inner growth. You're going through inner growth right now. And that person, this Queen of Pentacles, she got a lot of inner growth that she need to do with herself. Okay? Yeah, she need to get herself together. Going around here doing magic and shit on motherfuckers and don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You in trouble. Like I said, you in trouble. Okay? You looking at a casket or a box you're going to be put in. Okay? Yeah. All right. Love and light, everyone. Yep. You're going to have a renewal of your mind. You're going to have a renewal of your mind, collective. Okay? And you've already had a renewal of your mind. Okay? Keep your boundaries up. Keep your boundaries up. Okay? Keep your boundaries up because you are a star. Yep. Confirmation. You a star and keep your boundaries up. My doorbell ringing. That was Love and Light. Subscribe, share, and like. Thank you for supporting me on my channel. You guys have a great night. Bye-bye. Till next time.